Right behind the scenes, all the fab work is complete. I think it's time to paint this thing to match the dozer and assemble it one last time. All right, before we get too carried away this morning, we got a couple things we need to address.
We do have a couple things we need to address.
First off, what are you doing here? Last video, we said you were going back to work.
I was leaving, but I couldn't come in, and there's a reason why. There's a reason why. Can I show them why?
Yeah, I guess. Do I have a choice?
I don't trust you with your colorblind. So I'm looking, and you start practice painting on stuff.
No.
I really don't think that green matches that green.
So there. Now wait a minute. There is a method to the madness. You want to know what the method to the madness is?
Okay.
If you guys watch Mrs. Dirt Perfect's channel, yes, Mrs. Dirt Perfect has a channel. Me and the kids built a shower curtain rack for Macy yesterday. And Gunner wanted to paint, and I didn't quite want to let him turn loose on that. So we gave him some green spray paint while me and Macy painted what actually mattered. See how we turned this into a little hanger thing? So this was a Gunner distraction.
Well, yeah, I see. We're going to go ahead and paint the floor too, huh?
This was a great distraction. But speaking of painting, you got a little bit of mail, didn't you?
I did get some mail.
You're going to show your...
So... What I don't like is when they don't put names on packages.
I'm pretty sure this was Red Dog.
You think it's Red Dog?
I think it's Red Dog.
I don't think so. But now I've got some glitter for girls tattoos I can start wearing. So
if you guys didn't see the short video I posted a while back, Aaron got drunk in Vegas and decided to get a temporary tattoo of Almost Dirt Perfect that he smeared the ink on and had black ink everywhere.
So I guess
I don't think those smears.
A butterfly that may take more than just 6 drinks. It is gonna happen.
Hey, you want to know something else that's a slight miracle this morning? What are you doing right now?
Well, downloading a video.
Oh, you're uploading a video.
Uploading. That's what it is.
He's actually going to post a video again, folks. You can find him at Aaron Bum, Man Behind the Scenes.
Boom.
How do you spell that?
It's spelled.
How do you spell it?
M. Bum is B-U-M. Add the other M, it turns the U into O.
So you're a double hump bum. that's
Hey, I'm processing.
You're not your average bum. You're a double M bum. All right, enough of the shenanigans this morning. The goal is we need to get this thing all spruced up. I told you I got sidetracked on a shower curtain rod holder and real work. I had to go do real work.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get this all spruced up. We're gonna pull this off and probably. You think should we dare set this on our sawhorses again?
I say let's try it. Stand clear. We need a big fan.
I'm gonna go put the boots on. And we got the panel up there. We need to get it painted. That Clint at CNC Equipment cut out for us a while back. So I think to start this one off, guys, I'm gonna set you over here on time lapse. We're gonna hammer down, get everything staged and ready for paint, and we'll be back in a minute. So enjoy. Check out this, guys. We got this thing cleaned up absolutely awesome. Got the inside of those holes all deburred. Got everything down here cleaned up. All the sharp edges off. Looks really, really, really good. We got a few spots back in there. We got a couple BBs yet, but at some point we got to remember this thing is still a tile plow. Got all this cleaned up nice. It looks good. It's pretty stable on the sawhorses. We wanted to leave the crane hooked to it while we were working underneath it. Now that we're done with that, Aaron's gonna get what he can from the ground on this. And we'll probably stand that back up while he's working on that. If you guys remember on the rock ripping job, we took this toolbox off the back and then we went to visit Clint for the shop tour. He cut us a piece of metal for right here. So I think what we're gonna do is while we're painting, we're basically just gonna paint this flat piece right here and get it to blend in with everything else. And then we'll paint that plate to go in there. Probably paint both sides of that plate so we don't have to worry about it rusting. And yeah, get that done. We'll be ready to sling some paint. Hey, what'd you think about the new grinding rock?
Turbo disc?
Yeah. We picked that up in Vegas at the World of Concrete.
I love it.
What'd you say? It's like a cross between
A grinding rock and a flap disc. So you got your, basically it's wore down a little bit, but I think these last a little bit longer. They leave just a little bit of a rougher surface in this, but not much.
But if you need to grind something off, you can grind something
Yeah,
off.
it grinds and it smooths out. It leaves a little bit of a scratch to it, but not bad. Like I think these would work perfect.
I was surprised that thing just didn't fly apart.
I know it.
But it worked.
We got that at...
The guy tried to sell me one in Vegas, and I told him no because I didn't think it'd work, so he gave me one. He got me.
We probably should have bought more.
I know, he got me. He got me good. So Matabo's the only person, I'm sure somebody else makes one. Matabo's the one we've seen. So, well, I'm gonna get the old sander hooked up, and I'm gonna sand on that while you're finishing up this.
Cleaning this up, yep.
Such a good job painting the rest of the machine. I wouldn't have to do that good a job painting the back of the machine. Check that out. That's sanded out. Really nice. Definitely good enough for a bulldozer. I'm gonna get this all taped off and isolated. We can paint just that. Aaron's closing in on getting that ready to go. Hopefully we'll be slinging some paint here before too long. Well, got the backside of the dozer prepped and all taped off. Got this cleaned, wiped down, and all ground. Looks pretty doggone good. We got our plate hanging. Aaron's got the boot all flappered wheeled down, looking good. I think it's time to sling some paint. What do you think?
I think so. Screaming paint.
It is screaming paint. I did manage to go ahead and get our paint mixed up over here in our pot gun. Beautiful. Army green right there. So let me turn the exhaust fan on, get me some gloves and a respirator on. Let's turn this thing green.
All right, you ready? I'm ready.
That's green paint, a lot of it.
All right, got it fine tuned in?
Backside, you know, you get all the kinks worked out there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We're gonna make it green, boys. I like it.
Just remember, the more paint you put on, the better my welds look.
We got such tight tolerances, I'm not sure it'll fit.
I think after about 8 more coats, them welds are gonna look pretty good. Don't mess up, this is the good side.
I know. Putting the extra regulator that belongs in there makes a big difference.
Really?
Yeah.
Paint cans don't have regulators on them. Take it.
Got it.
There we go.
pretty good. What do you think?
I think it looks real good. Like a professional done it. Hey, it sucks being short, doesn't it? Huh? OSHA-approved Crocs and OSHA-approved 7-gallon bucket.
Because I can still do this.
And then behind the scenes, I only see one run, and that was the very first piece of paint I shot out after I got the gun adjusted. It looks pretty good, don't it? Yeah. But I mean, I could go through and nitpick it if you want me to. Well, why don't you let this dry and we'll put a second coat on and then you can nitpick it. I am in quality control. Quality control, you QC now? Yeah, I'm quality control. Well, the quality control painter can nitpick a few of these spots the grinding man forgot. I did not grind. I flapped it. What did you tell me? Put more paint on it. It makes my welds look better. Yeah. I'd like to go at least 7 coats, then we're both going to look good. I don't know if we got enough paint for that. All right, let us throw a second coat on, and then we'll show you what we got.
Well, guys, there it is after it's all painted. I don't know if you can see, but it is, oh, man. It looks good. It turned out absolutely awesome. We ended up putting 3 coats on everything. Actually, let me rephrase that. We put 3 coats on this, 3 coats on that, 3 coats on that, 3 coats on the top of that, and then I just got 1 coat on the bottom half of that because it's obviously probably going to get wore off. But we wanted to make it look pretty while we had it because it is a piece of artwork. It looks awesome. But Aaron went ahead and headed out today. we're going to let this dry overnight. Hopefully tomorrow, whenever he gets back here, we'll start getting this thing put on the dozer, assembled for one last time. And I'm hoping before this video's over, we got that thing in the dirt and see what happens. So stay tuned. That thing makes you look so short.
Hey, it makes you look short too. I looked at some pictures.
Like, I don't know how to show scale. Like, obviously we figured out that you're 5'8", but it's big, guys. It's big. But the good news is, the next day, I don't know who painted that, but he may have a career in painting.
It's not all in the painting. It's in the prep work before you.
You think that's what it is? You better tell Kevin up there at CNC Equipment. You better watch out. I'm looking for a job. No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to. Kevin's kidding. I'm not going to compete with Kevin. But for a couple amateurs in the shop. Kevin, that's Clint's painter.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I didn't get to meet him, did I? Or was that?
Yeah, that was the guy.
Okay, Kevin. All right.
That's what happens whenever you got your head stuck in a welding helmet all the time.
Yeah, I know it. I didn't have much time to break away and talk to anybody. So, okay, that was Kevin. I like him.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you what, I told Clint, I don't know what he pays him, but it's not enough because he can make some stuff look good. So anyways, I think, what are you doing, boy? Sneaking through the door? I think it's time to rip off the curtain and start doing some final assembly on this thing. What do you think?
I agree. We've got one day to get this done.
One day, he says. Look at that.
Well, we run out of painter's tape, move on to duct tape, or what?
For some reason, that one tape wouldn't stick right here, so I had to switch over. So, all right, pull that off, our gunner. Look at this mess we got to clean up down here. We got to get all this cleaned up. I'll tell you what, that, well, the paint ought to match perfect. It's the exact same paint they used to paint the dozer, but it looks pretty good. Look at that. Look at that.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know. It's a bulldozer. You got to stop somewhere, right?
Dirt dozer or show dirt dozer? I mean...
All right, so we're gonna make one other quick little design change. While Aaron's getting this cleaned up, we're actually gonna shorten this pin. This pin was originally intended to go in from the bottom side, like so, and have a keeper on it. We're gonna shorten it up a little bit to where it'll actually come in from the top side. That way, if we ever have to drive it out, it'll make it a whole lot easier. So I'm gonna modify the pin while Aaron's getting the ripper tidied up, and then we'll get this thing set on there. Aaron's got the ripper all cleaned up from all of our fabricating mess. It looks good. I have got the pin reworked, got a hole drilled in, put a little bit of a bevel on there with a belt sander, not much. I'm gonna jump in the dozer. We're gonna fire this thing up and get this ripper up at, I don't know, not quite eye level. I think the plan is to set that on the ripper, then set the cylinders in that, and then put that in that. It's that simple. Did you guys follow along? All right, first step, raise. There's a whole lot of that going in that, isn't there? I don't know. That is about a foot difference. You! All right. See a little situation developing here, buddy.
You just got to clean them holes real.
Yeah, that's not our situation.
Oh.
We got the crane holding up our boot for painting purposes, but we need our crane to lift up our roller box for installation purposes.
You were looking at me like I was an idiot, and I told you we need to hang that other chain.
Well, if we hang the other chain and we leave it at that end, it gets cut on the basketball goal, hence the bent rim. See, this is what happens if you leave a chain fall down there, is your goal, instead of being 10 foot, ends up being about 10'6".
Well, then your 10'6" is equal to my 10 foot.
Yeah. You think we can just take that thing and just lay it over on the grade control arm? Let's face the facts. The paint job from about here down really don't matter a whole lot.
It don't, but it does right now.
Well, yeah, we at least got to get it together one time. I say we lay that over.
Whoever prepped that did one fine job.
I can't deny it all looks good. I think we need to give equal props to the prepper and the painter.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
I'll do that.
High five.
All right, got that.
I'm glad I didn't go too much fire. You would have had to jump. All right, let's just lay that over. Let's snag that, get that installed, and then we'll get our cylinders in it, get it all mocked up, and then put this back in.
Yep.
All right. All right, pin number 1 going in. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Perfect.
All right.
I want to take this quick opportunity to explain the issues we had in previous videos.
Ooh. Yes. Yeah, we don't want that.
So this is the pin that was in there whenever I was torching out those holes on top. And this is what happened to our rollers back in the day when we were trying to get that first bracket on. We had all this debris on there. And that right there is what jammed us up and caused us a whole bunch of headaches that hopefully you guys will not see repeated in this video. All right, other side lined up.
Coming down.
Coming down, just a little bit, he says.
Yep. Now, maybe.
Come down a little bit. Nice. Got 1 pin left. Looks like you need to bump it up maybe just a little bit with the crane. Oh, a little bit more maybe. Oh my goodness, that is so close. That is so close.
I'm gonna stick that pin in.
Like a glove, baby. Like a glove. All right, where's our last pin at? The one we just redid. And yes, we still need to put the keeper bolts on all these. We're just making sure they're working. So hopefully this pin will drop maybe up just a shade. Oh, too much, come down. Oh, like that. I know that one's not reaching this one, but we're on both sides of this one. I think that's going to give us plenty sufficient pull. And if we need to drive that pin out later, it's going to be much easier to drive it up than what it would be to drive it down. So I like our plan there. Come off up with the crane. That lifting eye location's worked out pretty good.
Yeah, it did.
I like it. Look at that, baby. Look at that. It matches.
So far, it's looking pretty good.
That is by far the easiest that thing's ever went on there.
Yeah, it is.
All right, so next thing we want to do is permanently install those cylinders. Once this thing's installed here in the shop, we're not going to be able to lower it down all the way to the stop to make sure we got proper clearance. I wanted to double check one thing, and I wanted to make sure when this cylinder was already retracted that my drawing was right and we had clearance right there. I wanted to keep this as fat as I could right here to make sure we had as much meat for strength. And we got the 1/4 inch the print shows.
Yep.
There's not much
wiggle room on this one.
Nope, it is tight.
Good.
It is tight, but it's gonna work. It's gonna work. So I think we need to go ahead and wipe those down, clean them up. And this is the right-hand side one. See how it's got an R on it?
Oh, it does have an R on it, huh?
Yeah, I don't know if it matters.
Oh, wow, it came from the factory like that, huh?
Well, actually, the factory had their welds down here a little bit different, and those ears are ground a little bit different to match
We had to mark them.
We had to mark them. But I was smart enough to mark them.
Yeah,
I was smart enough to mark them, so. All right, let's wipe them down, swing them in place. This is just where you hope you thought of every last little detail, and it's all gonna work out just perfectly as planned. That there's no oh crap moments in our near future.
Yeah. Oh crap.
See it? You come down, don't I? Yeah, you can put this one in from the inside.
Yeah.
Actually, you can do them both from the inside if you put it through the cylinder first.
Okay, coming down. Coming down. Coming down. A little more. Coming down. Coming down. See, I don't like them tight holes.
No comment. Now, I've got this in here multiple times with myself.
I know it is right there.
Down this shade?
No. Maybe up just a touch. Oh, now back down.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Now I don't know what to tell you. Maybe down a touch. Down a little more. Oh, there we go. It went. When it goes, it goes.
Man, that is nice. All right, keep her on that one and on to the next one. I guess it's gonna fit as good as the last one.
Well, it better.
Going in.
What'd you do with the other pin?
Well, I wasn't in charge of the pins.
Okay, you get her on up in there. You can go up a little bit if you'd like.
You gotta make sure that hydraulic
Yeah.
fitting on the backside don't cause us any trouble.
Yeah. Go down.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
Now, go that way a little bit. There you go. I gotta find a pin that you lost.
I don't know if I necessarily lost it. Oh, look, it's right there where you left it.
No, that's where you threw it.
All right, so this one here is gonna have to come in from the outside because we forgot to put it through this part first. It feels like it's pretty close. We need to go up just a little bit, maybe.
Yeah. Hold that. Oh, man, it's so close. These are just so tight.
Yeah,
Tight's good, but, you know,
I think I'm up just a little bit too high.
can't see about that line.
Let me go up just a shade, I can see it. That may have been too much.
Yeah. There we go. Okay.
Nice, you're in.
Okay.
You are in.
My job is done.
Man, them cylinders fit in there. Absolutely beautiful. You know what I'm proud of ourselves for right now? Is we built this thing to work on. Like, we got multiple options to get pins out. We can access all of our fittings, all of our hoses, all of our pins. I guess that's why we didn't paint it orange.
Yeah.
All right, you guys been watching the channel for a while, you get the joke. Anyways, I think what we need to do now is let's go ahead and get our hydraulic hoses on, because our hydraulic hose will actually hold this up out of the way. We'll have that all done because we're actually going to need to shoot those cylinders up
sir.
to do that. So surprise, surprise, but the short hoses actually go on top. I'm not fancy like Clint from CNC and Matt from Diesel Creek and have all these nice pig mats. So we just got to use random rags to protect our beautiful paint job.
Yeah.
All right. I present you hydraulic hoses. Let me get you some wrenches.
All right, that'll work.
You need some help up there, Master Plumber, or you got it? Oh.
Tight now, it's a little too tight.
I guess that answers my question.
You stay down there catching cylinders.
I would put that one on first because it's much easier to get that one started.
Yeah, I know it.
But you like doing stuff the hard way, so, well, what do I know?
If we wouldn't had I got it loose. It should go real easy, like it's going now. If somebody wouldn't have hydraulic oil all over it.
Well, it is a hydraulic line. That's kind of the purpose of it there.
All right, I'm gonna leave them a little loose right now until I get them all on.
Bring that one back to you. Man, them lines look good. Holy cow. Yep, be sure to clean it up. Yeah, we can't contaminate our system.
Yep.
All right, we'll let Aaron get those top two tightened down. I'm gonna throw some rags down here, and we'll get the other ones ran down through here. All right, top two on. You ready for the bottom two?
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna let you hand that down through to me.
Shoot.
All right, top two on. You ready for the bottom two?
Yep.
I'm gonna let you hand that down through to me. Give me just a second. I need to get this cap off. All right. Oh, come on. Making fun of you all ago.
Yeah.
I can't get it. It's kind of hard to do one-handed, isn't it? Oh, wait a minute. You had two hands.
Huh? I only use one hand.
All right, let me see your wrench. Let me go to the other side.
Yep.
All right.
I got the hose.
Oh.
Here it is.
You got it?
Yep. Coming down.
Perfect. Maybe. So here's the magic trick. I got mine started down here. Aaron's gonna get his started on up there, and then whichever angle we tighten that down, we should be able to get it to go through this hole right here without touching anything, just kind of floating through there, so. Going?
It's gonna go.
Look at the concentration he's got right there.
Yeah.
I see smoke coming out of your ears here in a minute.
All right. There, we got it.
All right, so now you need to tighten it down right about there.
Okay, I'll let you know when I get close. Got it where you like it?
Yeah, we're right in the center of that hole. Oh, well,
Oh, I'm pulling the wrong way.
you're turning it.
Let me get back up.
Yep, there you go, right there.
Okay.
Oh, yes, look at that. Right down through that hole without touching anything. That is perfect. Let me tighten up my side down here. Oh, yes. Nice. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, I don't know how well you guys can see that, but that hose routing is absolutely awesome. And this is all protected up here where it shouldn't be able to get hit by anything. Up and through the hole into our T. Last two connections are the hoses coming from the dozer. It don't really matter which one goes on one because we can swap them at the coupler up there at the machine, but raise up a little bit, Aaron, on the hose. A little more higher on the hose. There you go. Beautiful.
I never raised the hose.
I'm just trying to help. Just trying to help. Look at that, man. Look at that. Don't that look awesome? I love it. I love it. It's like we accidentally knew what we were doing.
Oh, that one ain't gonna work.
But I accidentally brought you the right wrench just in case.
Yeah, that might help.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Awesome. All right, cylinder installation is complete. The next thing on the list is to get our pins and rollers in. We did not tape these off or anything. We painted them. Figure after we got it painted, we'll just go in there with the flap wheel. So Aaron's gonna take the flap wheel, go in there, get all those pin bosses cleaned out real well. I'm gonna go ahead and chuck these up in the lathe one last time and just flapper wheel the outside of them, make sure we don't have any debris or anything left on them, make sure they got the best chance to give us a long service life, is the hope. The other thing we need to do is go through and install all the grease fittings in the pin. I went ahead and did that one to make sure I got the right size, but let's get these cleaned up real quick. Get them in. All right, got all 4 pins and rollers cleaned up. Got grease fittings installed in all of them. Aaron has got all the holes cleaned up. Look at that, looks absolutely awesome. So hopefully, in theory, if I was smart, I would have grabbed a pin and brought it over here with me.
Yeah.
And see if it slid in there. Hopefully, in theory. Oh, you're gonna make me grab a whole pin assembly and a camera. Oh, that was almost bad. Almost had a pin on the crock. This is a major flaw in our plan.
What's that?
I need to hold that for you. I've got this in my hand. All right, hold on. It's like some mean weightlifting trick. Don't scratch the paint. You got it?
It's got a little tighter.
Remember? What are you shaking for? Oh, wowzers. That fits nicely.
Remember, we squeeze this back together.
Oh, and that did the trick. So
here you'll have to touch up.
We'll have to, I think that thing's gonna scuff it a little bit more. All right, we need to find our bolts to go in there. You wanna put the top one in first?
Yeah.
We did, I was nice enough to bring it over here for you. Here, I'll help you on this one. Going in. Man, that fits nice. Holy cow, that fits good. We haven't greased them yet.
So far,
I say we drop our bolts in. I say we go ahead and grease these 2.
Yeah.
And then we'll put our boot in.
That's a good idea.
I'm so damn excited, I can't hardly stand it.
Can you see that hole over there? Let me know.
This one here was lined, the bottom one was lined up.
Oh, it was?
Well,
I moved it.
go, I don't want to stick my finger in there, you'll hurt it. Go back towards the dozer a little bit. A little bit more. Right there. The top one needs to go the same way.
Uh-oh.
That one's gonna need a little bit of persuasion. All right, let me find the bolts. All right. Oh, that fits nice. Pin number 2. That fits nice. Got some nylon locking nuts to go on there. Look at that, perfect clearance down there. Raise up just a little bit. All right, turn it.
Why do I got to turn? Why can't you turn?
Because I'm on the camera. All right, let's get the impact on them, buzz them in, and do the other 2. Not for sure why I listened to you and decided to go old school. You know, they make impacts for this, and it's a lot less work, right?
Yeah, but look, this is just showing.
I'm not for sure if we get along well enough to work this coordinated. Oh, all right, that's good. Let's grease it.
All right.
Which one are you doing first, top or bottom? Top one? I feel like this is full commitment. We are not taking these back out of here because it's going to be messy at this point. All right, there it goes. It's going somewhere. Oh, there it comes. I just got to hit the roller. Oh yes, coming out that side. There it is, both sides. See it there? See it there? Oh, that's a friggin' beauty.
the bottom.
Look at that. Oh, that's so nice. One side. What was the other side? Got it. Got it. Well,
Now,
you ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready. I was born ready.
Sorry about that. So we raised the ripper all the way up on the dozer, and if we did our math right, that means we should be able to slide this point right in underneath that roller, and I have to take that roller back out. And I'm really hoping we're right because we've already greased that one. So
We already painted everything.
up and away. Here we go. If it ain't feels a little bit nervous, I'd be lying. You want some help over there?
Huh?
You want some help?
Oh, you're good.
Gotta go down a little bit. Go down just a little bit more. All right, drag her in now if you can. Oh, she started in there.
Yeah.
We're gonna miss our roller? I think we are.
Good?
Yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Oh yes.
How much more?
Right there. I said we get this bottom roller in, and then we can kind of hinge it around and get that top one in. All right. You ready?
Yep.
Hopefully these go in there as smooth as the other ones. Oh man. Look at that. Look at that. Lined up perfect.
Ready?
Yeah, bring it home. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Slid right in. All right, so now where's the crane controls at? We need to raise up and lean forward. Whoop, that is not up. I'm gonna travel forward. So we're spinning out. I think we're good though. Let me go up a little farther. There we go. There we go. Oh, it's going together. Oh man, we need. Hey, you know what we did last time? I remember what we did last time. Pull that back out. We need to put that floor jack right there on the back to get that last little bit of kick. Remember?
Yep.
Just need a little assist from the old Harbor Freight here. Did I take it in?
Yep.
Seen it move. All right, try it again. Oh yeah, that's what we needed right there. You got the hole up, right?
Yep.
All right, bring her on home. Oh yeah. Ooh, hold that right there. I think you just nailed it. Well, do our bolts drop in? Oh, oh my
Like a dream.
We better be careful. They may mistake us for machinist.
Yeah.
Here's kind of a personal question. You got your nuts?
No, I don't. Yeah. I got two of them right here.
That's perfect.
Right here.
Glad you haven't been clipped. All right, there's that one. Let's get these tightened down, and then we'll probably grease those rollers. All right, we got the bolts in. This roller here is kind of free spinning, so we're gonna go ahead and grease it while we can. I I'll let that jack off, that other one will free spin. Oh my goodness. Keep going. Definitely tell when the grease gets into it. Oh, I'm starting to see it. Oh, denied.
You got another tube ready?
Instead of take two, this will be tube two. Special delivery, some TRC 880. Sparkling red grease. You guys see the sparkling? I swear,
jam.
This thing's got like gold flake in it.
It looks like strawberry jam.
We're not actually sponsored by them. They have gave me a few things over the years, but we'll have to say, I do like their grease. Let's put it this way. I liked it enough after they gave me a tube, I bought more. All right, here we go. All right, here we go again. Oh yeah, a little bit more. Hold her over this way. I think you're leaking out there a little bit.
Yeah, I know it.
All right, that's got us. Let me let off the jack and see if that one will spin.
I'm gonna grab me a rag real quick.
Yep, just for you, buddy. Just for you.
Yeah, grease fitting ain't no good.
It's a brand new grease fitting. One left. That grease closes that gap up just a little bit and makes it tight on there. You got her. You're coming out both sides. Plant. Like a mess. Oh man, what a thing of beauty. All right, we got one thing left to hook up. Actually, two things left to hook up. Should we put the board underneath there and see if it slides down through there the way it's supposed to?
Yeah.
All right, slide that board underneath there. All right, here we go. Hopefully it goes down. Look at that. Pretty smooth.
Yep.
It's pretty smooth. I guess at this point I need to hop in there and fire up the dozer. And we need to see if we can get those pins in the top of that cylinder.
Yeah. Get it pinned off.
I don't know if it's going to be easier to control the hydraulics from the cab or just raise the cylinders up and then use the crane. If I use the crane, I can be out here with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it might work better.
So let me raise this back up a little bit. And then go in there and I'll raise the cylinders up till they're close.
Yep.
Then once they're close, I'll come out and give you a hand.
All right.
Did you come to check out my plow?
Yeah, I came to see if it worked.
You should say I come to see it work. You should leave the if part out.
Did it work?
Stay tuned. We're just hoping it goes a little better than last time we were at this point.
I mean, it looks pretty. It matches.
It's a plow. It's not supposed to look pretty. It's supposed to look tough.
Okay, that's what it looks like then.
It matches.
It matches. It's important.
Tough, yeah, it matches me. Pretty, yeah, it matches me.
All right.
Big, I'm not that big.
Let's see if we can get you.
Tough and pretty, I got that covered.
Let's see if we can get your.
All I got out of this relationship is your height.
Are you done yet? You ready to see if we can get the cylinders extended?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Gonna go?
Yep.
Oh, look at that.
Gravy now.
Perfect.
All right, now that pin, I'll pin that thing off.
Should be done with this now. Well, this is where it all went wrong last time. There we see what happens.
I think so. All right, I'm ready. Oh, man. Beautiful. Man, it was so smooth too.
I'm not gonna lie, that is smooth, baby.
That was just up and down, was as smooth as could be. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I was a little nervous when you started lifting the dozer up. When you went down, I was like, oh no, here we go. But maybe the double cylinder was
I think
key point to it all.
I think we got it. Man, look at that thing. Look, would you just look at it? Just look at it. I mean, you'd have to look at that thing close to know that a couple of yahoos built it in the shop.
Yeah.
That is awesome. All right, guys, I know I teased a few times in this video. At the end of this video, we were gonna put this thing in the dirt. Here's the reality of it is we took a little bit longer putting it together and getting painted than what we thought. We just wanted to make sure we had everything right. I still got quite a few things I want to do to the dozer yet. We still haven't got in this one pin that we air lanced out yet. The machine shop has got that back to us. We still need to get our tracks adjusted. I want to maybe do some decal, a relocation, and tighten some lights down, maybe change some lights out. And we got a potential snowstorm coming this week, so I really don't want to pull this thing out, get it all muddy, and get it all dirty to bring it back in here later. And I'm still trying to figure out a few things on how I'm going to do my grade control. So long story short, we're going to go ahead and wrap this one up here. This is a huge success, a huge step forward. We still got a few things to figure out, and the ultimate test is going to be putting this thing in the dirt. Not for sure how much more we're going to see of Aaron. He may have a few evenings he can give us a hand, so if you guys can go down in the comments and tell Aaron.
It was great to be back. I think I was back for like 4 weeks and we only worked like 5 or 6.
Yeah, a lot of traveling. Now, one thing I did say in the beginning of these videos that I was trying to stay under $7,500 in budget. I need to go add everything up, but since Aaron has agreed to work for free, I think we're gonna make it. I think we're gonna make it. I don't know,
that extra cylinder may have got you.
Well, that was your paycheck right there. Do you want a visual on your paycheck? It's that cylinder right there.
Hey, I own that one.
But in all reality, we probably built this thing in 4 days.
Yeah.
Maybe 5 on paint and final assembly.
If I can keep you off the phone long enough to actually help, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Long story short, if we were gonna build a second one, we had all of our pieces. And some of these pieces we ended up designing in the shop. We didn't have cut out on the plastic table. We had all of our pieces, had everything ready to go. If we were gonna build a second one, I think it'd be less than a 3-day project.
Yeah.
It would go, especially if we had a second welder, because that,
yeah.
I mean, not that he welded slow, there's just a lot of welding involved. So anyways, guys, I hope you've been enjoying this. If for some reason this is the first video you've seen in the series, there is an entire playlist on the channel. Go check it out, and we'll be back for one more, I promise. In the next video, this dozer will be leaving the shop, and that thing will be going in the ground. So hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. If you want to see this beast in the dirt, I would subscribe. It's free, I promise. Either way, guys, hope we catch you on the next one. Tell them bye.
Y'all have a good night.